thus showing a sign that he or she has a desire to learn more. Today we will focus on the African culture. The Africans' dominant language is Swahili, yet within the United States they have adjusted to the English Standard Language. Seeing that the Africans are considered a collectivist culture, they have fewer verbal interactions and focus on nonverbal, direct styles of communication. There is limited access of internet within the African environment, although that is normally a way of communication amongst individuals that we are used to here in the United States. The Africans are very limited to that. So within that, they continue to converse amongst one another. Although their communication seems a little different because their implicit context is more important than silence. Taking long pauses is an important key to communication for them as well. They prefer some spoken statements, singing, and using musical instruments to communicate. The, they an estimated 101 million children not in school. More than half of them are girls. These boys and girls attend primary and secondary schools in Africa. Within this case of communication, their culture, the women are higher educated than men. The women provide the educational knowledge. The women provide the educational knowledge to the man, and the men being more dominant, they're the spokespersons of the culture. So in other words, the women, the girls, which in turn turns into teens, turns into women, they're more knowledgeable because they have more access to schools. So they learn the knowledge about culture, education, mathematics, any type of knowledge that they can learn within the school, and they take it home to the male. And in other words, they feed the male that not really the education, but they feed the male what's needed to know to live, to go out and be the spokesperson, simply because within that culture the males are the dominant. They are the spokesperson, the only spokesperson within their family. With that being said, in closing, I truly believe that the African culture can be integrated within the United States respectfully and with adequate knowledge. Not only Africans, but as human beings, can receive proper and efficient care. As a nurse, we have all given oath to respect and become competent individuals of any culture, not allowing our personal beliefs and our own culture to come in conflict with who we are, with who they are, and with their care. Do you have any questions?
I do. As your nursing career, your nursing experience with African nurses, how have they taken on the American culture?
I believe that to say they've actually taken on into the American culture, they have in order to make a living, they have in order to receive the education, receive the knowledge they need to know about nursing care, but the actual culture side of Americans, I do believe they lack thereof, and I don't believe it's lack thereof teaching. I truly believe that they know our culture. To say they really respect the culture within themselves, they are more of dominant people. They are more of, they have superior personalities, so they can come off to be demanding, although in reality that is not what they mean, but that's how they deliver, that's how they come off, because that's what they're used to. So to say they've adapted to the care part, but I wouldn't say that they have really adapted to what our culture is. Questions? Do you have it?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, well, that concludes this discussion. Thank you, Noelle.